All right, and we're live, ladies and germs, for the second time this evening. Except this time around, it's the Thermal Club IndyCar Grand Prix review. And this one won't take long because not a whole lot happened. So let's go ahead and get into things and get it over with. This video is brought to you by Reaper Apparel Company. Stay tuned until after the video to learn how you can save 10% off of your order. Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan, and welcome to this edition of The Fuel. And for this episode, we're going to be talking about the 2025 Thermal Club IndyCar Grand Prix for the NTT IndyCar Series. A race that's seen a hell of a lot of controversy, to say the least. Oh, it's already ready to go. Oh, okay. Oh. And as you can see, my avatar is live at the poker hall. So, yay! For not having a webcam. Anyway. Yeah, this race was kind of It wasn't that good. But as you could no doubt tell from the title of this episode, it's called Total Blackout for a reason. Because for about 12 laps, which is about 1/5 of the entire race, because this was a 60-lap race, the broadcast went out, and for a while they actually had to show the NASCAR Cup Series at Homestead, which was going on at the same time on FS1. So yeah, that didn't second race with Fox, and they have something like that. And I've been seeing some, and I saw some people online that were like, oh, so it went out for a little bit, big deal. You know, shit happens. And honestly, I look at responses like that, and I just wonder if they're legitimately insane or not. Because shit like this is inexcusable, especially for a big broadcaster like Fox. You know, this type of shit should not be happening. And we should not be just giving Fox a pass just because. Oh, well, shit happens. I don't give a fuck if shit happens. This type of fucking bullshit is unacceptable. Period. And if you think otherwise, you're a fucking idiot as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, let's get into the review. So, Paddle Wars started from the pole. There were only 4 drivers that were starting on the hard tires. Unlike at St. Petersburg, though, the soft tires were the way to go. And then it was crazy right off the get-go because McLaughlin got taken out by DeFrancesco before they even got to the green flag. Basically got into him in the last turn and spun him out. Devlin DeFrancesco. And the two of them actually, Scott McLaughlin actually went over to his pit after the race and basically tore him a new asshole because, yeah, it was dumb. But then on the actual first lap, Marcus Ericsson gets wide in turn 3 and Callum Ilott gets front wing damage. But no cautions. No cautions during this entire race. It was a caution-free race. And DeFrancisco got a drive-through penalty for the contact, basically avoidable contact. Robert Schwartzman was up to 17th after starting dead last, so that was a good start for him. Didn't really pan out all that well at the end, but, you know, it is what it is. Christian Lundgaard kicked off the first set of stops on lap 10. He started on the reds, so that just goes to show you how little action there was other than what happened at the start. Ericsson spins out in the mid-portion of the track, but was able to keep going because this is a huge track. Pato O'Ward pits from the lead on lap 17. McLaughlin's hybrid system was overheating, so he had basically overheating problems. Santino Ferrucci was holding up a lot of cars. There were some good battles on track, but they were mainly for positions that don't really mean a whole lot. It was basically from like 12th on back. So, and I wrote down, Fox proves how much of a piece of garbage it is when the NASCAR race is put on the main channel due to the IndyCar race having technical difficulties. And there were a lot of conflicting reports about what actually happened. But the bottom line is the broadcast went out for 12 laps, which was about 20% of the damn race. And it finally comes back on at lap 40, and it's just like, what a fucking joke. But Alex Palou started putting his charge together, and he was going to have the advantage over Pato O'Ward because O'Ward was going to have to do the final stint on the harder compound tires, the black tires, whereas Palou had a set of reds left. So he was catching Lundgaard for second, and he was 7 seconds behind Pato O'Ward, at least at the time. So he had an 11-second gap to make up to O'Ward with 15 laps to go, but would have the tire advantage, like I said. Lundgaard manages to stay ahead of Palou on the pit stop cycle, but Palou dive bombs Lundgaard for second in turn 1, and they both begin crossing each other over like 5 times during that lap, which was just crazy. It was definitely the best battle of the race. Before Palou finally takes the second spot. Basically, Lundgaard was trying to help his teammate out. But then Palou started taking huge chunks out of O'Ward's lead. It went from 11 seconds to 1.3 seconds within like 3 laps. Like, that's how much of an advantage the softer tires had. And I was like, the battle was on for the win. And then Palou gets the pass done in turn 7 for the race lead. And just drives away. Felix Rosenqvist gets by Kyle Kirkwood for 5th in turn 1 with 4 laps to go. And Alex Palou wins the Thermal Club Grand Prix by 10 seconds over Pato O'Ward in a caution-free race. So, in both of the series that I'm covering this year on the Fuel, we have had the same winner win all the races. We have Pato O'Ward, or Alex Palou win the first 2 races in IndyCar. Fox never learns. Yeah, exactly. And then in IMSA, which of course their Acura Long Beach Grand Prix was earlier today, the number 7 Penske Porsche team won for the 3rd round in a row. So they are 3 for 3, and we'll cover that in the next review. But yeah, this was not the greatest of races. So my final rating for this race is a 3. I mean, there were some decent moments, but it wasn't that good. So it is what it is. But anywho, that's going to do it for this edition of The Fuel. A little bit short, but, you know, wasn't much to talk about from the Thermal Club Grand Prix. So thank you very much for watching this edition of The Fuel. And until next time, This is the PackerMan signing out. See you later. Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan letting you know that tonight's video was sponsored by Reaper Apparel Company. By clicking on the affiliate link down below in the description box, you'll be able to browse through many of their different wares, such as hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and other cool items. When you place an order and you go to checkout, be sure to type in the code PackerMan and you'll be able to save 10% off of your order. Reaper Apparel Company. Apparel to die for. Hey ladies and germs, just want to say thank you for watching tonight's video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also check out my other channels, Isaac the Survivalist and Our Honor Defend Archives, if you're a Buckeye fan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.